Hi, my name is Brad Thomas, and welcome to Discovering Your Greatness, the video companion series to my book, The Greatness Revolution. You are amazing. You have a calling. You have today. You are amazing. From a purely biological standpoint, you are amazing. In your brain is a visual cortex, which is connected to the retina of your eye. This retina contains 110 million cones, 7 million rods, and 1 million nerve fibers, which makes you able to see this right now. You have several 100 billion brain cells with trillions of neural connectors. Every cell in your body contains 6 feet of DNA, the genetic code that makes you uniquely you. Your cells replace themselves at an astonishing rate. If you laid out the DNA of all your cells end to end, you would have 80 billion miles of genetic code, enough to go from the Earth to the sun and back 400 times. Yes, you are amazing. You have a calling. Most people have jobs, which of course stands for just over broke. Most people go to work at least 5 days a week, at least 40 hours a week, at least 8 hours a day, because they have to pay the bills. Actually, they don't have to pay the bills. They choose to pay the bills, and we'll talk about that later. Most often we hear TGIF, thank God it's Friday. Not many people are screaming with joy, TGIM, thank God it's Monday. Why? Because most people are doing a job they are not passionate about. Most people spend 5/7 of their existence doing something they don't love, living for the weekends when they are free to be who they want to be. For 2 days out of 7. Really? But what if? What if you could find what Soren Kierkegaard called your calling, your vocation, your purpose, your passion, and do it not just 2, 3, or 4 days a week, but every day of the week, 365 days a year? What if you were doing what you were uniquely designed to bring to your community and world? What if you awakened every morning and said, TGIT, thank God it's today? And what if everyone was living this way? What kind of a world would we inhabit? Every one of us must find our calling and pursue it with passion. The Latin root definition of the word passion is pain and suffering. In other words, you would do this even if it caused pain, difficulty, or struggle. Why? Because it's who you are. It's written into the very fiber of your being. It rests in your heart, and you have to live it. Take the lady who's an opera singer. She is singing an aria, and right at the climactic part of the song, she lets out a horrible flat note. Does she just give up opera singing? Of course not. It's her calling. She goes back into the studio and practices the aria and performs it again. Why? Because she must. It's within her to bless people with her voice. One setback, one struggle does not define her. It refines her, and she presses on with joy, doing what she was designed to do. She endures the harsh columns of critics. She goes through the humiliation of a poor performance. Why? It's her passion, her calling. Your calling is why you are here for this time and this place. Nothing can keep you from living it. Yes, you have a calling. You have today. In Spencer Johnson's The Precious Present, a man searches his whole life to find the precious present, a gift that could make him completely happy and whole. He climbs mountains and treks through jungles, explores the deeps of the sea, but cannot find the precious present. He becomes ill and finally stops trying. Then it happens. He realizes the precious present is just that, the present. The man learns to stop living in the guilt and regret of his past or worrying about the future, and he lives now. It's the same for you and me. We must not allow ourselves to be trapped by the guilt or the glory of our past, paralyzed by the past. We must let go of the glory, guilt, or failures of the past and see them merely as opportunities from which to learn and be transformed. You have today. Yesterday was today, but it's gone. All you can take from it are the lessons learned. Tomorrow has not arrived. All you can do is plan with proper vision. Tomorrow becomes today. That means today is tomorrow. All we really have is today. If we live our calling to the fullest today, which is every day, then we live our dream, and we experience what Kierkegaard called an inexpressible joy. You have today. You're amazing, you have a calling, and you have today. If you live these three truths daily, eventually you will see your greatness manifest in your life and the greatness revolution in this world. Remember, walk in your greatness and have a great day.